read, understand, and complete SQL scripts to query data. So querying is searching in the database. Let's say you have a table called dog books, and you want to get the name of descriptions of the books. So you would select name and description from all the dog books. The table name being dog books, so you're getting the name, the description, these two fields from the dog books, and you would get these. You could also do select asterisk from dog books. An asterisk is a wildcard, and that means you want everything. So you get book number, you get name, description, new stock left, and you see why that might be useful in a bit. But yeah. Now, what if you only want new type of dog books? So the golden retrievers and the Shiba Inu dog books are new in stock or whatever. And what if you only want the new ones? Well, you can use the where clause and you can check whether it's new. This would be the same as new equals true, but since it's already a boolean, you can just write where new. That's the same for if conditions in pseudocode, by the way. But yeah. And the result, you would only get the name and description of new dog books. New is true, these two dog books. Now, how do we differentiate between, okay, that's a very solid point. You don't have like in SQL or in Cambridge, I mean Cambridge IGCSE. So there's only equal. Anyways, the where clause, let's continue. What if you only want new books that are 200 in stock? So you want new and you want 200, less than 200 in stock. So you would search new and less than 200 in stock. Just like pseudocode, you can use and, you can use not, you can use or. And yeah, it would only be golden retrievers because it's true and 192, whereas this book is new but not less than 200 in stocks. Now, you could also order your query. For example, you can get all the dog books name and description and ordered by the name. So originally it was Pomeranians, Golden Retrievers, Shiba Inu, and Beagles. Now it starts with Beagles because it's a B, then yeah, etc. And also, you can order by multiple fields. For example, first name and last name of, let's say, a customer table. And so in this case, you would first go by the first name. So Adam would be first, then the two Johns. Then let's say descending last name, Smith because an S, and then Doe because the O is before an A, right? And so that is how you specify whether it's ask or whether it's desk is, yeah, or ascending or descending is by labeling those two. Now, let's say you wanted to know how many books are left. You can sum the stock that are left, and you would get 810. How many types of books there are, you select and you count, and inside the count you put an asterisk from the table dog books where there are new. So basically you're trying to count how many types of new dog books there are, which there are 2 because it's just golden retrievers and Shiba Inu. And question you might want to ask is why the asterisk? Asterisks normally represent like all the fields, but in this case, um, you would always use an asterisk because if you labeled a field, there's really no point because um, counting only a field just basically does the same thing but exclude values that are empty. But in IGCSE, there aren't any empty values. So yeah, just always count asterisk. Also, when you order by name, for example, by default it's ascending. Just pointing that out. Now we go on to the summary. So the select statement is to choose the fields or the sum or count function to display. The from clause is to choose the table, but you only have one table because you're doing IGCSE, so don't worry. The where clause is the condition. Order by is to choose what field you're ordering by, and ascending or descending, sum and count. That is it for chapter 9.